John Stanko on sports, only on WICR.
This Labor Day weekend, the Iona College men's soccer team traveled down to West Point to take on the Army Black Knights. Both teams were scoreless in the first half, but 3 second-half goals by the Black Knights kept the Gales from getting their second win of the season. Each team had 11 shots, but Army's goalie Winston Bolt made 2 saves on goal to keep the Gales scoreless. Iona has now been shut out 2 consecutive games. They hope to break their current 2-game losing streak on September 6th when they travel down to Florida to take on Florida Gulf Coast. Turning to women's soccer, the University of Rhode Island came here to Mozilla Field to try and improve on their 3-0 record. The Gales were still looking for their first win of the season, and sophomore Melissa Frederick gave the Gales that victory in dramatic fashion. The Highlanders scored early in the 7th minute of the game with a goal from Ellie Bales, but the Gales squad didn't let the early deficit faze them. Head coach Mike Barricaro explains.
And surrendering an early goal to a good team like that is always going to be difficult. But I'm proud of our girls. I think we know we're a resilient group. You know, we fight hard, and to be able to get one back even before the half, I think we knew at halftime that momentum was on favor.
Iona tied up the match in the 16th minute on a free kick by senior Leah Taylor, and after the teams played even, they went into extra time. In the first overtime period, junior goalie Trista Rivera made a series of remarkable saves that kept the Gales in the game. Rivera here on her overtime performance.
My teammates picked me up throughout the game, throughout the first half, the second half. I think that, in turn, I came up for them and helped them out too.
With just 2 minutes remaining in the second overtime, senior Laura Jackson and junior Sophia Sanchez set up a great fast break to sophomore Melissa Frederick. With the beautiful chip shot, Frederick gave the Gales their first win of the year.
Even I feel like it built up, we knew it was coming. So when it came, it was just I feel like I knew it was time to just score.
Over the Labor Day weekend, the Iona College women's volleyball team took part in the Rutgers Invitational Tournament. The Gales played their first 2 matches on Friday, August 31st, with their first match being against the host team Rutgers. The Big East squad swept the Gales 3-0, but Iona's second match that Friday was against Rhode Island, and it was a far more competitive matchup. Iona took the lead 2-0, but then lost the last 3 sets to get the loss. The Rams prevailed in dramatic fashion with the scores 25-21, 30-28, and 15-12. Sophomore outside hitter Taylor Kembaleski had a career-high 23 kills to go along with 13 digs, completing her first double-double while at Iona College. Going into Saturday, the Gales hope to salvage one victory out of the weekend when they played New Hampshire. Unfortunately, the Wildcats swept the Gales 3-0, while sophomore Katrina Warren did her best to try and get the Gales the victory. Against New Hampshire, Warren posted a 52.4 hitting percentage, with 12 kills while also accumulating 6 digs and 2 blocks. Immediately following the game, she was named to the All-Tournament team. The Iona College volleyball team returns to action next weekend when they travel to Tucson, Arizona to take part in the Arizona Invitational. The Iona College men's water polo team opened up their season at the Labor Day Open this weekend. The Gales faced some stiff competition, opening up with Gannon. The Gales won their preliminary match 21-7, dominating from the start. Jake Lloyd led the Gales with 4 goals, while freshman Tommy Keefe chipped in with 2 goals in his Iona debut. The winning ways did not continue against George Washington. Iona fell into a huge deficit, trailing 11-4 in the third quarter, but 6 consecutive goals put the game in reach. Unfortunately, the gap was too large and the Gales could not overcome the hurdle. Cal Elmore had 2 goals and 2 steals, while junior goalie Stephen Hill made 10 saves. Iona played Navy in their third contest and played them close throughout. The first half ended in a tie 6-6, but in the third quarter, Navy broke away, outscoring Iona 7-4. Jake Lloyd once again led the Gales in offense with 4 goals, while teammate Matthew Stelnicki scored twice and picked up 3 steals in the final game of the day. In the fourth and final game of the Labor Day Labor Open, Iona played Bucknell. And for the 4th straight game, Jake Lloyd led the Gales in scoring, getting 5 goals in the contest. But his effort was not enough for the Gales' victory. Bucknell came out victorious 14-12, leaving the Gales with a 1-3 record for the weekend. Going into Saturday's Marist Invitational, the Iona College men's cross-country team was ranked 8th in the country. Led by senior Mitch Goose, the Gales hope to have a good opening show this Labor Day weekend. Iona raced against Marist and Fairfield, and despite finishing third, many individual performances stuck out. Junior Nick Lockman set the pace in the 5K event, posting a time of about 17 minutes and 22 seconds, with his teammate Brendan Farrell just 1/10 of a second behind him. Turning to the women's cross-country team, junior Kirsten Stewart finished second overall in the race, posting a time of 19 minutes and 40 seconds. Following Stewart, there were 4 Gales who all finished within 2-minute spans of each other. The two teams return to action when they attend the Brother Paddy Doyle Meet of Champions at Van Cortlandt Park. It sure was a busy Labor Day weekend for all the Gales athletic programs. To stay up to date with the newest news and information, tune into icgales.com. I'm Jonathan Stanko.